Start. Good evening, everybody. This is Dr. Rao coming to talk about positive affirmations today. Right? Uh, Today is day 23 in our series on the Tibet Day on Wellness. You know, this is about positive affirmations. So we all know we make positive affirmations once in a while and do them. But what is recommended is what do you do in the morning? You know, this is one of the things probably for the novice, for the beginner to start with. Uh, so we go much deeper than positive. Uh, so it's more like a important thing you want to consider. You want to assert your strengths, and also you want to declare your intentions for the day, right? That's how you want to start it, just to set a positive tone to the entire day. Okay, right? So I can go deeper on the thought and how to be in awareness and all that, but for today, let's consider um, you know how we can start the day by affirming our strengths and our intentions to set a positive tone. That's the definition I'm giving to that. Okay, and it's a powerful tool for mental and emotional well-being. Okay, they can help rewire your brain. That's something that's important, and adopt a more optimistic and proactive outlook on life. Right? Instead of somebody telling you do this, do that, you can go with an agenda by yourself. So, what are the benefits of these positive affirmations? Are first of all, you will have boosted your self-esteem. That's something a lot of people don't have that much of it. So if you recall what you want to do, what you're set to go to do, that gives you some positive meaning and also some purposeful motivation, right? That boosts your self-esteem, and of course it reduces any negative thoughts because you're going to be positive about what is good about you, what you're going to do about it. So reduces negative thoughts. Of course, the motivation itself goes up, and you can really use that to get things done much earlier. I talk about delayed gratification. So don't gratify yourself, first do the three important things that you want to do or you want to set. By being positive like that, not allowing the negative come on, and really going through the day in a good positive tone, increases your resilience, your inner capacity, your inner strength, right? And of course, when you go with that attitude, when you're focused, when you're positive, your performance is going to go up. So positive affirmation are not just for that moment, but they go into the day, into your work. Of course, it does help your mental health because in mental health, people are negative and they go negative, negative. That's not good at all. Okay. Now, how are you going to integrate this affirmation to daily life? That's what we want to look at, right? Lots of times people allow that negativity get into their day and then affect it. What it does is it is kind of creates positivity around your workspace, around your relationships, and when you personalize your affirmations, they mean much more to you. So that's how you want to integrate it, and you can use a mirror and talk into it, and that becomes more real to you. Of course, you can take a journal and write them down in the journal, right? And then you can also put a reminder. This is how you want to integrate into your daily routine. You can put reminders, so come back to it and do that too. And of course, you can have visual boards that you can write them down, and then one day you may be really feeling well and you wrote a very nice one. So you want to repeat that again and again. So put a visual board and do it. This is how you integrate affirmations into your life by being positive, by personalizing it, by talking to a mirror, and incorporate them into your journal, and also you putting reminders so that you can remember them, and put a visual affirmation boards. Okay, so basically, to be effective in these affirmations, number one and the important is keep it positive, and then be realistic. Don't put something that is beyond you and then you cannot achieve them, but something that is relevant to you, that is realistically achievable. That's what is good, you know. And then you can combine this at the same time, meditating or breathing, that kind of thing, you know. If you can do this meditation breathing at the same time you are accepting positive affirmation, that's a very good, you know. um, and then, after you have done the same positive affirmation for some time, come back. Come back and reflect on them. See how that has affected your emotional state, mental state, and your relationships, your work environment, and all that. That becomes a very good thing for you to reflect on that and learn from that experience and keep those learned experiences, so that way you are a better person than you were before, right? So these are all the different things that we want to consider about positive affirmations. Now, some other way people do is um, they may have advanced a little bit, and they will understand what are the thoughts coming up and how they can be away from them like a witness, and witness the thoughts. And then if they are negative and all that, they can include, they can induce positivity into the negative thought. What is the good thing about it? A simple thing, by changing that kind of negativity into something positive, you are going to have a control of the thoughts. Rather than thoughts ruling you, you kind of rule them, you know. This only people advanced spiritually, and they can really be witness of the body of the mind. They can do that, you know. Those kind of people don't have to do the positive affirmation, because they change even the thoughts coming negative, they can change them. It's called cognitive reframing. In Sanskrit, it's called pratipaksha bhavana. So that kind of people always will be positive, because they don't want to deal with any negativity. Any negative situation, they can see what is positive about it. You know, so that kind of slowing the thought, following some thoughts, and identifying them as a negative or positive. If they are negative, change them to positive. You know, that would be wonderful one. So they deal with the present as it is happening, and not allowing the mind to go memories of negativity or future projection of negativity. None of it. They are going to deal with what is in front of them. I don't do any positivity, positive affirmation in the morning, because when I wake up, I try to be in my awareness, not in my thought, right? And then with that, I place the class, I place the speeches, whatever I make, I place the people who consult me and all that. So you kind of grateful that you are alive, you are grateful that you are a human being, and you are grateful that you have a chance to help somebody, you know. So all those positivities go into my patient care, directly and indirectly, right? So I don't have to do the affirmation, because I'm very positive about being born as a human being, and then I carry that to my life. Okay, so that is about affirmations, you know. A lot of people don't realize how important that is. Okay, suppose you don't have any control over your thought process, and then you go to a party in the night, and then they're asking how much money you are making, how all those things make you feel like I'm not good enough, they have so much money, so much, and then you get to be down on yourself, and then you get up in the morning, those things haunt you, and then you continue into the day. So versus, take charge of your thinking, take charge of your life. You know, if you can take care of your thinking, your life will be taken care of. That's why in the beginning, when you are really waking up with these things, try to put positive thoughts out there and affirm them, and bring the tone of positivity and face the life. Okay, And that's a important thing I think everybody should consider and bring it as an armamentarium in their spiritual and mental emotional well-being. Okay, so this is something I strongly uh, tell people who are really down on themselves all the time, and they really put themselves so low that they don't feel like they are having a good life, even though they have so many things. So it's a kind of ancient thing is appreciate whatever knowledge you have, appreciate whatever things that you have, appreciate you have a life and you can interact with other people. So that kind of positivity is very good for us down the line. Okay, so do that with your own whatever is going on with you, and then always see the half glass full, not the half glass empty. Okay, you can always go from the half glass full to complete full by focusing on what is the good things that you have on board, what how you can exploit them and make a better life for yourself. Okay, so that's about it for today. And as I was working on this new NEW affiliation of my company, as I told you, it was nurturing elderly wise people, creating more engagement so that they don't feel lonely, creating more meaning and purpose in their life by creating activities, by asking them to participate in them, and then helping them with a lot of little problems they have. That kind of club like I'm creating, and people will be on a membership and they'll have a website to go to. They have a uh, 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 Facebook page that they can go to, and then they will have a booking club. They will have music club, a variety of things. I'm going to teach them yoga. I'm going to teach them tai chi. I'm going to teach them what's the proper nutrition. I'm going to teach them how to use their own physician and medical system. As I was in there, I know the integral surgery. All those things are going to be taught to them, and I hope I can be of service to these elderly people who are having these kind of things around universities. But the people who don't have university, they may not be able to go to that. Many of them are lonely. Many of them are addicted to the TV and all that. But online, they can come and we can assist them to be online. And then on the Zoom, on the other things that I have, Skype, whatever they have, we can reach them and then we can spend some time with them and make their day, right? So that's what I was hoping to do. I will let you know as it is. Uh, Team is working on that as it is more available. I already told them what are the offerings, like a 20 offerings game, so they can use any of that. Okay. All right. So I will be working with that. And meanwhile, I'll be seeing you again tomorrow at 8 p.m. Thank you.